Quest from the Infinite Staircase is the latest D&D anthology from Wizards of the Coast. It has 6 classic D&D adventures updated for 5th edition, and let's just say that they are pretty wild and varied, from a Shakespeare-inspired Fey adventure to a retro sci-fi romp. The book came out in July, and the mini-set here is expected later this year. The exact date doesn't seem to have been narrowed down yet, but WizKids was kind enough to send me a brick to unbox with you, so we can get an early look at the minis. So I have no idea what to expect, so we're just gonna go in blind. But 2 quick announcements first. We are gonna be guests at our first con in April. Final 3 Con is coming to Washington, D.C. on the weekend of April 25th. It is a small gaming con focused on Blood on the Clock Tower and some other social games, and we'll be bringing some tabletop role-playing game flair to the con. I'll be running some D&D one-shots, some Clock Tower games, and maybe sitting in on a couple of panels. And if you watch our Clock Tower games, you'll see some of our regulars there as well. Plus, they're going to have guests from the Clock Tower world, like Daddy Ben Burns and Patters, and several alumni from Survivor as well. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, Tuesday, October 1st, and they are going to go fast, so if you are in the area and want to spend the weekend with us, visit final3com.com to get all the details. The link is up there in the corner and down below. And of course, let's do another giveaway. You can win a booster box of Quest from the Infinite Staircase. Just make sure that you are subscribing here to the channel and leave me a comment down below letting me know which mini you saw today was your favorite and why. If your entry gets picked, I'll send you a booster box of this set as soon as it releases to the public. This is open to US residents only due to pesky laws. All right, let's get to some unboxing. Enhance and improve your 5e games today with Hit Point Press. Explore the whimsical dark carnival setting of Heckna. Will you see through the glitzy charade or fall prey to Heckna's everlasting torment? Or explore the cute but deceptively deep campaign setting of Humblewood, where a new threat imperils the peace between the Humblefolk and the Birdfolk. Or enhance your 5e games with animated spell, condition, and townsfolk cards. Add a slew of creative and gorgeously illustrated magical items with the Griffon Saddlebag. Learn more today at Hit Point Press by using our link in the corner or down below. Alright, here we go. We'll jump right in. Alright, starting off with a big boy. That's fun. This is a Chuul, of course it is. That's a pretty good Chuul. Yeah, the paint job at first I thought looked a little bit monotone, but on closer inspection, it's got some nice smooth details. That's pretty good. I love the tongue effect coming out from it too. Yeah, that's a pretty good Chuul. We haven't had a Chuul mini in quite a while, I feel like. Let's see if I can get into our little baggies here. Ooh, this one's wrapped up good. All right. This is one I'm looking forward to, the little sci-fi creatures. This is just a straight-up android. I really feel like some of these sci-fi ones from that little adventure are also going to be usable in our other sci-fi games like Starfinder. And that's a pretty good little android that you can use for all sorts of games. Next up we have... Ooh, this one looks nice. That is... Grim Champion of Bloodshed. Oh, that looks pretty good. I think this is probably from the Lost City adventure. That has some really nice little spell effects on it, too. That's a great little... you can make this a nice big boss for a little campaign or a one-shot. Very epic-looking character there. And finally, this guy already escaped from his baggie. Ooh, dig him out here. Ooh, what is this? This is a... oh god, a Vegepygmy, I think it's called. Very cute. I assume this is from the Shakespeare adventure. Looks very neat. Yeah, little Feywild creature, I assume. Yeah, nice and cute. I feel like you could also, if you wanted to, pretend this is a mummy for a little undead adventure. Moving this off to the side, I'll move all over here. There we go. Next up, ooh, this one's a little heavier. They're escaping the box today. Ooh, nice little water creature. This is a Water Wierd. Yeah, oh, that's really nice. A little Asian-inspired dragon coming, like water elemental type creature. Wow, yeah, I really like that. Really unique and fun. Yeah, super cool. You might be able to use that from some of your Tianjia adventures too. Next up, we have... Oh, that looks like a little Grick. Yeah. Yep. Some of these are hard to read. Yeah, we haven't had a Grick mini in a little while either, and this is a nice little painted one. It's nice to get some of these updated ones now that the process for making minis and painting them has improved somewhat over the last couple of years. So redoing some little classic creatures is always nice. Oh, that's a nice goat. Yeah. Oh, Joseph would like this one. Nice. Look at that goat. Uh-huh. I mean, that's just amazing. It's not a happy goat either. He's ready for some action. Alright. Can't go wrong with a goat mini. And finally, we've got another one with some interesting translucent effects going on. Oh, yeah. That is an Invisible Stalker. Oh, that's not what I expected that to be. I thought that might be some sort of air elemental. An Invisible Stalker. That's an interesting take on that, because you could use this as either a water or an air elemental of some sort, but as an Invisible Stalker is pretty cool too. Little tendrils turning into almost little knives at the end there. Very cool mini. Alright, I'm happy so far. Next up, we've got... Ooh, look at that. That's a troll. Yeah. Again, a classic one that we haven't seen in a while. I don't remember the last time we got a troll mini, and this is one that has been made... The problem with troll minis lately is that the legs are really thin, and they can end up being really bendy. And this one has solved that problem by having spending a few more days at the gym for his legs, and also keeping his hand on the ground for some extra support. So, well done, WizKids, on solving that little problem. Plus, trolls are arguably one of my favorite enemies to fight in D&D, because they can... With their regenerative abilities, you can have a lot of fun with them. There's another Vegepygmy, number 1. Next up, we have, nice. I'm going to love the sci-fi ones in this set. What is this called? This is a powered armor. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I really have a thing for sci-fi, retro sci-fi ones. Basically, because I used to watch Lost in Space when I was growing up. So I have a sweet spot for that. That particular style of adventure. And there's another android as well. So they are hooking me up with these on this particular set. Our next box. Ooh, everything's falling out of the thing. Ooh. I like that. That is a Clay Golem. Oh yeah, it really does look like it. I mean, you could also use it for some sort of earth elemental or other kind of golem, but it does, the way it's painted, it does look like a Clay Golem. That's really well done. Nice detailed face too. Interesting paint job. That's really good. That's a really good one. Over here we have... That is the best. It's a Leprechaun. Oh my gosh. That's one of my favorite minis that WizKids has ever made, I think. Look at that guy. So much personality. Oh, that's so good. Somebody in the comment section for the giveaway has to have that as a favorite. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, this is a good set. That is a Cockatrice, I think. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to read these, so you'll see on the side exactly what it is, but it definitely looks like a little Cockatrice. Yeah. Very cute. This is a good set. I'm enjoying this set a lot. I'm curious to read through the book. I haven't had a chance to yet, so we'll do that for our final adventure. This is a Derro. No, this is a Pech, which I think is a little fey creature. Like an earth elemental creature, if I remember correctly. I will have to double check in the adventure when I get a chance to read through it again. But yeah, very cute. Yeah, what I plan to do for this one, since I haven't reviewed the adventure or the mini set yet, is we're going to do them both in the same video. I think instead of this is my plan, I might change my mind, but instead of just going straight through the minis from 1 to 40, whatever, I am going to group them by which adventure they appear in. Hello, Minotaur. Yes, indeed. Although I'm guessing that a lot of these might just be classic creatures that don't show up in any of them, so we'll separate those out. But otherwise, I will group the minis by the adventure they appear in and talk about that adventure as we talk about the minis. And so you can get a sense of how good the book is, which adventures in there you might want to play, and you can see what minis you'll have to support it. So if you like this idea, let me know, but that's my current plan. What do we have here? This is some mummy, straight up mummy, which I assume does appear in this adventure. He does have a little bit of a bendy thing going on with his skinny legs, but that's a pretty good looking mummy with some gold accents and jewelry. Very nice. Next up. Ooh, there are some little ones in this set. That must be a Derro, because I know there's some Derro in this one. This is a Derro Raider, indeed, which I believe Derro, I think they're for Underdark Dwarves, a different kind of offshoot of Underdark Dwarf. And yeah, that's a cool looking one. He's got a little something in his fist, maybe a rock. I don't know. Interesting. And, ooh, what's going on with this one? This one looks interesting. We've got, oh, how cool, oh my god. An Eldritch Lich. Look at that, that's really cool. A tentacle coming right out of the middle of his chest. A really cool crown effect that is translucent as well. That's super cool too. This little chest burster from Alien coming out of his chest. Very, very cool. All right. A couple boxes left. Ooh. That looks like another one of our Water Wiерds. I'm not going to complain about that because that's a cool mini. And our little ones in this case are... cool. Is that another... Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to read this at all. A Vegepygmy Thorny Hunter. Cool. Got a couple Vegepygmies in this set. Next up is... Oh! The undead in this set are so good. Nafik. Probably Nafik. Very cool. There's definitely an Egyptian-themed adventure here. And, yeah, that's very cool. You know, a lot of these sets that are based on these anthologies have very niche characters. And that's pretty much the case here, but there's also definitely a few regular creatures that you can use. There's another sci-fi android, different type of android. This one's got oversized fists, ready for boxing. Super cool. But it does make buying these sets a little interesting because, you know, especially ones like this that are quite highly specific and also general use. So I'm curious to hear if you're interested in this set or not. Flying Carpet. Rug of Smothering. This is the kind of one that I really wish that they would give us when we have things like these ones that can hide in plain sight. I wish we would get a regular version and then an awakened version, for lack of a better word. That's the smallest mini on a large size base that I think I've seen. But, you know, cool. And I assume that it is a large size creature. But it would be nice to get a flat version of that as well so that you could have it as, you know, scatter terrain on your board before you swap it out for the mini. Larry won't like this one. This is a giant frog. It does look like the frog from Futurama to me with his eyes and that face, but it's funny. I like that one. That's good. And there's some froghemoth set up here in this adventure too, and we'll talk about that later. That's interesting. Never seen one like this before. This is a Swarm of Gibberings, which are like underdark, chattering, laughing little creatures, and you can get them as, I think, a stat block for one and a stat block for several. But look at the base effect. We've never really seen that before, where the mini kind of extends onto the base as a paint job on the base. That's very cool. And again, a small creature on a large-sized base, but very interesting. And that was technically 2 larges in 1 booster box, which is also different. And finally, I guess it makes up for them being kind of small. Oh no! It is a Bunnyoid? Looks like a 4-eyed bunny. I mean, that's got to be a favorite too, right? He also looks a little bit contemplative on his mini. Okay, great set so far. Last booster box. Let's take a look. Alright, our large in this one looks like a Saber-Toothed Tiger. Yes, it is. Another fairly classic creature. It's a... I don't know if it looks so much like a tiger, the way it's colored, but, you know, it's not quite a tiger, right? Cool, yeah, classic creature there. And we've got... Ooh, some tentacle little creature here. Oh, I think I know what this is. This is a... Oh, no, it's a Barkburr, which is another planty creature. Yeah, very cool. Stumble across that when you're adventuring in an enchanted forest or in the Feywild. And, ooh, this is like a single Gibbering. Yeah, okay, so you do get a single Gibbering as well. You can see him here. Gibberings are not so dangerous when you encounter them by themselves, but when they become a swarm, you better look out. But yeah, maybe having one of them break off and be an emissary could be interesting too. And that looks like a Hobgoblin Warlord. Very interesting. Hobgoblins in this set as well. I wonder if there's more than one. Oh, I like the way that the armor is painted with a sort of sheen on the purple. But yeah, okay. I mean, I really like this set. Again, thank you to WizKids for sending us these minis to unbox. We'll have a full set review coupled with that review of the adventure coming up here really soon. Stay tuned for that. Check out our sponsor, Hit Point Press, for some amazing deals and a lot of fun 5e stuff. And check out their new role-playing game, card game, launching on Kickstarter tomorrow. It's called One Last Fight, and we're going to have a full preview of it in the morning, so stay tuned for that too. And come hang out with us at Final 3 Con in April. Get those badges over at final3con.com, also starting tomorrow, October 1st. And thank you for watching today. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.